The Rawpod podcast is now 2 years old. It sounds quite surprising to say that, honestly. Yeah, we are 2 years old, guys. We are two. We are two. So, welcome to this very, very special episode of the Rawpod. It's our second anniversary episode, our second birthday. Ah, 2 years old. 2 years ago, I took a giant leap of faith, if I could say, and I decided to embark on the journey of podcasting. I decided to enter into the world of podcasting, and it's been good. It's been good. I've met so many new people. I've made so many new connections, and I honestly can't wait to see what 2025 has in store for the Rawpod. And as usual, thank you so much to our listeners for the patience of, just waiting for a new episode. I know, I know, I owe you the third part of the Finger of God series. Trust me, it's coming. That's what I told you last year, and I delivered. Didn't I? Did I deliver? Unlike your president, unlike your government, I delivered. And trust me, I will deliver the third and final part of the series, and we will finish and we will move on to other interesting topics as per your suggestions, of course. And life will continue despite what this country is throwing at us. But yeah, this has been quite a year, hasn't it? It's been quite a year with everything that's been happening. Yeah, it's been quite a year. But I'm really, really grateful for the support. I'm grateful for the love. I'm grateful for the encouraging messages. Oh my God. Uh, Shout out to everyone who sends encouraging messages. It means so much. Those messages mean so much. I don't think you understand. It's what keeps this podcast going. It's what keeps us going. It's the fuel that enables me to finish an episode and post it out so that you can listen. It's why I do what I do. I get so warm. I feel so warm rather when I get a message and someone actually feels impacted by an episode. It's one of the most beautiful things when you're creating, when someone takes time to listen. And not only do they listen, they actually take something from what you said. That means you're actually impacting someone. And I am so grateful to be able to do that. I don't take it for granted at all. And I'm glad that you live here with something. I'm glad I hope you get entertained. But I also hope that you live with something, and I'm glad that I'm able to help someone take away something from this podcast. And yeah, it's great. I'm so proud that we have reached the second year of this podcast. When I was starting out, I didn't even see it. I was just like, you know what, just start. Tutajulia mbele. There's this widely known it's not even, I wouldn't say it's a fact. It's just, I don't know, some statistic. But statistics lie and all that. But there's this statistic that says that most podcasts don't make it past episode 7. This one made it past episode 7. It did. We made it past episode 7. And very soon we will be wrapping up the first season and moving on to the second season. And I can't wait for that to happen. I really can't wait to see what this year has in store, this coming year has in store for this podcast. And I hope you're excited as well. I hope siko tu peke yangu hapa. I'm saying I'm excited, and then huko hapo you're like, I hope you're as excited as I am, because I really can't wait to see what the second season, which is coming soon, and this coming year holds for the Rawpod podcast and the community. So I just like to highlight where we are so far as the Rawpod family or gang or whatever you'd like to call it, tribe, I don't know. So far we now have a YouTube channel. Finally, it's up and running. It's there. So subscribe if you haven't. Of course, we're on Instagram. We are on Twitter. We are on TikTok. And we're also on the Threads app. So yeah, make sure you follow the Rawpod podcast on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, on Twitter, and on Threads. And of course on Spotify and AfriPods, which is where you can stream the podcast. So yeah, make sure you follow the Rawpod on all its socials and be part of the family. So you may be wondering, what should we expect next? So here's what you can expect next. A video series for YouTube. I had mentioned this a while back that I would like to start a video series for some of the episodes. Of course, not every episode will have a video series, just the very, very popular ones, the ones that were popular and were listened to the most. Those are the ones that will be getting a video series. And of course, with time, it's going to change. The criteria is going to change. But for now, I'll be doing a video series for the most popular episodes. Something else that you can expect is more audiovisual content. Yeah, so I'd really like to start going in the direction of audiovisual content, especially when I'm interviewing people or when I'm having episodes where there are interviews. Yeah, I'd really like to go in that direction. Audiovisual is very, very powerful for episodes where it's an interview. So expect some of that. Another thing you can expect is a website. Yes, the Rawpod website. Because, one thing about these apps, the owners, yeah, the owners are very unpredictable. Mtu anaweza amka tu na amue, you know what, I'm tired, I'm selling this. Case in point, Twitter. I am never calling it X. I do not care if Elon Musk himself came into my house and put a gun to my head. I'm not calling that app X. I found it as Twitter, and Twitter it will always be, at least for me. But anyway, you get the gist. These apps and their owners, very unpredictable. You might wake up one day and find that, I don't know, Twitter is gone completely. Not even sold to the next person, gone. They just decided, you know what, that's it. We are doing away with this one. So because of that, why not have a website? So expect a website for the podcast to be on its way soon. It's under construction. So yeah, like all good things, it's under construction. And what else can you expect from the Rawpod podcast? Of course, more content. Kwani mlikuja hapa kufanya, of course, more content. The regularity of it, I cannot promise because of the amount of research that goes into some of these episodes, but I will definitely try. I will try to feed you in the best way I can. Yeah, so of course expect more content because after all, that's why you're here. So yeah, happy 2-year anniversary to us, the Rawpod family or gang or whatever you want to refer to it in your head. But yeah, happy 2-year anniversary to us. As always, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your patience to wait for each new episode. And I can't wait to see where this journey takes us. I hope it takes us places. Don't forget to follow the Rawpod on all its socials, on Twitter, on Threads, on Instagram, on TikTok, and subscribe to YouTube. And keep an eye out for the website because it's definitely coming. And when it comes, you will know because I will not stop yapping about it. So yeah, Let's keeping it real and raw right here on the Rawpod with me, Renee Were. Bye.